J Powell surprised everyone with 50 BPS. I was wildin'. I was sitting there, right? I was sitting there, and my market trend showed a expansion, and I clicked right on expansion, which is basically price, not consolidating, but price in the middle, maybe a retracement, like a bearish retracement or a bullish retracement or whatever, and then expanded a bullish expansion. I pressed the green to go, but then pussied out right in between, press sell, but it went back up, and I managed to get 20 cents. Then, after this is trying to make mistakes testing the market trend indicator, which is flawless. It's flawless victory. Uh, Again, at the top, I decided to short. It was, I made a, I made a short market entry. No, I made a short limit entry at the long SMA at the 200 day moving average. It touched, it went in, and then it went higher. Then J Powell started talking to meeting. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna. I was looking at call put volume. Puts were up by 400,000, and then up by like 600,000. Puts got to like 2,500,000, and they all got out of the market exactly when I did. Like I looked again when I was done. All puts were out. So based on this market trend trade, I shorted near the top today in SPY. I mean, at the long SMA. Instead of drilling past it to make money, it went above it, rebounding. Because obviously, my mind is very sharp, and I said, yeah, I think they went long on the 200 moving average. You know, that's a style of trade, right? So you realize that if the 200 moving average is above, if the 200 moving average is below, that's a trade. That's a very common or modern, I wouldn't say professional trade, but that's a very known style of trade. So I saw it rebound on the 200, and I said it. My mind immediately said they went long on the 200, right when I wanted to go short, you know. But I let it ride, and eventually, J Powell starts slithering with his fucking snake tongue. Motherfucker say, it's all right. I got the money in my tongue. Everything's good or whatever. And then straight down, and I cashed out on one of the manipulation dips. And my fucking market trend code is phenomenal. Manipulation is always a cup and handle. You see that? Every time there's manipulation done, instead of being bearish expansion after you cross all SMAs to the downside, it starts manipulating to go higher. So the second manipulation is on the label and on the vertical line. It's a cup and handle. It's gonna do a cup and handle. So today, I started analyzing the conditions of when to trade manipulation, and it's very likely a 90-degree angle in the center of the bow. When you think it's the center of the bow, to then go up, and it might not be a long trend, but it might go back with the SMA range. You see what I mean? Like, that's what I did today. On that first manipulation, I sold at the bottom. I made my 25 cents after being negative like $3. So we're still at 100%. It did manipulation again, and it's always a cup and handle. It's always a bow. When it says manipulation, I don't know how the fuck the indicator knows that it's a bowl or a bearish retracement, but it's a bowl. Like a, I don't know how I did it, but it fucking did it for me. So every time there's manipulation, it's going to be a bowl. So I'm very likely to trade the 90 degree bottom of the bowl based on symmetry, because some bowls are not so symmetric, but others are fucking cup and handle type shit, like ooh la la, in the 1 minute, not in big leagues, but in the 1 minute. It still has some mistakes, like on the 4 hour, on the 30 hour is fine, but on the 4 hour it still has some mistakes. On the 1 day is fine. So I still gotta fine tune it, make it a little better so that it works in most time frames. But overall, like execution, expansion was like a gun. I had the gun in my hand. It's like J-Pop when I'm hearing a financial juice and it said 50 BPS, 50 BPS. The guy fucking got excited. He, instead of talking his blah 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 tone, like he was talking to me on the phone. 30 minutes before J-Pop begins his interview, and 10 minutes before the motherfucking the rate cut decision. Expected 25. So I'm like, when he said it the first time, I'm like, 25 BPS. Okay, good. It's probably gonna be a tumble. We're gonna tumble. We're gonna slip now in stocks, because obviously 50 BPS was gonna be the punt, the pump or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it. My button auto send on, button on market. Expansion. Bang! Like a gun. The second that shit changed, the second that vertical line appeared, the stock just crossed all SMAs like a little nipple, and then bang, exploded to the upside and shit. And I was pussy to close at the middle of that. I didn't wait until it made the new high. I did not wait. But next time, maybe next rate cut, that it's unlikely they're gonna behave the same in the stock market. I'm gonna have that market trend to like that, because it's instant. It's not like it's a minute. Candle moving, moves about one SMA line, the last one moving upwards, and it's already you press the button. It's very quick. It's the quickness. Another thing that I saw that made it different was the fact, once again, why it's manipulation and not bearish expansion. Maybe it has to consolidate and then go down for it to be a bearish trend. But so far, it nailed it in the ass. It nailed market manipulation to the ass, straight to the ass. A cup and handle, another cup and handle, basically killing short stopping the bulls. Fucking stopping bulls. Just stop, all below the 200 SMA. Stopping, up again with the SMA. Again, stopping. Still on manipulation. It's pretty good. Definitely worth the trade at the 90 degree down there. I gotta try. I gotta see if I could do manipulation right. And it has to be right at the middle of the bowl, right at the bottom of the middle of the bowl. Trade that small curve, or in other places, maybe a higher time frame, a bigger bowl. So it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. And then I asked myself, I gotta ask ChatGPT tomorrow. On this blah blah blah, it crossed all SMAs to the bottom, but it did manipulation. Why, or where is what is the fundamental difference between bearish expansion and manipulation, and why or how does this code identify so good the cup and handle as compared to the full vertical drill to the bottom? Because that's basically how it gauges it. I don't know how the fuck it does it, but when it's manipulation, it's a cup and handle, so you see a candle right next to it, almost vertical but a little down. When it's bearish expansion, it's like down, 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 etc. So I gotta figure out based on the faces. So I gotta ask Chat GPT to tell me directly, yo, why is this working so good, and what's the explanation, and when are the conditions for bearish expansion, so I could expect it in the future. Because so far, the time that manipulation have been going on, the time that market manipulation happened, price went back to where the signal started, and it started again and again and again. So yeah, that's all I did today. I made $5. I was at 3, so I made like $2 today. Some nominal data. I'm mad as hell, racist as hell, as always. I got to that Whole Foods. No more chicken nuggets. No more crostini. I went looking for $1 instant rice. No dollar instant rice. All the 8 ounces of rice, instant, $3.45. I blew a hard R exiting the motherfucking place. Like that. Mad as a motherfucker. Why? Because I told there were some ladies here, some girls here that were sitting, that were listening to me. I said, yo, I left the city in 2009. I left the city in 2012, since being here since 2009. These people were so fucking chill and so nice. And now they're demons. Now they're economic predators. Now I don't ride the train. Now I don't this. Now I don't that. It's serious behavior that I don't like. You see what I mean? So I said it out loud. These guys made me racist. It's their fault, not mine. I wasn't doing the shit they be doing. I can't be nice to people like that. You see what I mean? I'm racist now. Period. 100%. Why? Because I can't handle the bullshit. I can't handle being robbed of my money. 3 items. 2 cans that were supposed to be $1 in coconut water. And 5 inches of bread, $10. 2 cans of the Value brand. 1 coconut water and 1 piece of bread. $10. You see? It's them. It's BLM. It's propaganda. It's economic credit. It's economic preying. I said that luckily I have good control of my finances. Because if not, they would be digging me so deep into debt, into losing my own earnings and my own savings. I would never come back at $560 a month and shit. I would never come back to me. The way they want to rob me, the way they want to rob everyone, nobody would come to me. And this is just 1, 2, 3, 4 items that are absolutely fucking bargain. $10. That's predator. They are predators in that shit. I had to blow a hard R walking out the door. Why? Because there's not even protein for me affordably anymore. Not that affordable protein. The protein that I was getting, some of them were $9, but some of them were 5, 6, 7. So I could probably get a coconut water and maybe 8 full ounces of chicken, 9 full ounces of chicken, in chicken nuggets or sauce nuggets. And the nuggets are not there no more. They knew that's all I eat. I ate that shit 3 weeks in a row, and they took that shit out. Why? Because it's a personal attack. It's 200% personal. They what I mean? 200% personal. I'm waiting for the coconut water to go from $3.79 to $3.80 or $4. It already raised 10 cents. It was $3.69 when I started drinking coconut water. It went up 10 cents. I am waiting for them to raise that shit to $4 to make the difference between organic coconut water and regular coconut water $1 or less than $1. I'm already waiting for the day that they start doing that, because it's a personal thing. It's personal. They are predators. It's the same fucking mentality that wants to fight you by looking at him in the subway. You barely glanced at him. You're sitting down at the subway. You look to the left. You see someone there. You look to the front, and that motherfucker sits from the subway seat to go fucking get up in your face and shit. This is the same people running the fucking supermarket. There's no change. I don't discriminate. They're all the same. There's no nice or worse. Nah. Equal. I can't be gauging. I can't be levering or measuring people based on the badness of one towards it anyway. Because if not, I fall on a fallacy and make my psychology seem that they're good when in reality they're bad. They're bad. That's all I gotta say. They're bad. You could get a whole cart in Little Rock, Arkansas for $130. Go to Walmart with $130 and come back with 45 pounds of food, 55 pounds of food. And over there, you go get 6 items and you're $120 down. 6 to 100. Obviously, what you need, the fucking milk, the meat, the legumes, the this, the that. Couple things, gone. Your money rinsed out of you, shaken by fucking monkeys, by gorillas. Your last cent, your savings. You know? Lucky I'm strong, physically strong. I'm eating cancer fruit, coconut milk, coconut water, some bread to stay alive. If not, they'd be drilling my pockets until I got nothing left. They would do it over and over and over and until you don't get a fucking manager in that place that says everything is overpriced. We gotta haul everything out. We gotta get rid of everything. We gotta fucking my loss is your gain type shit like that. My loss is your gain. We're gonna start cutting this shit by half. Everything in here has to go. Everything's gonna be priced by half. We're not going to be successful. Only the wealthy motherfuckers are gonna be successful. But people like me that took 15 years, 16, 14, 13 years to have the money that I have today, they would want to liquidate that shit in a year or less. See what I mean? It has to change. I think I'm saying see what I mean too much, but it has to change. We are already cutting inflation. Inflation is going down. It's at 2.65%. He cut rates today. It's eventually going to rise to 3. Again, we're going back to 3 guaranteed. Because like I said it yesterday, since 1995, the trend, when they cut, is always going to go up higher and go lower. Once we get the inflation at 2% and lower, I swear to my fucking mother, these people are going to continue price gouging the shit out of any fucking Battery Park resident, any bystander that goes into that Whole Foods to get fucking ripped off. To get half of the money taken from them by doubling or tripling or quadrupling prices when they shouldn't be doing that to us. You see what I mean? They don't see themselves as criminal. You see what I mean? They don't see themselves as criminal. The security guard saying, "Oh, you see this? I don't got no fucking education. You see this? This is too cheap. We gotta make this. This is too cheap." Yo, it's the slap, like I said it yesterday, a few days ago, Sunday on the beach. A rope, fucking toss that rope and pull that man by his neck. Slap that motherfucking monkey across the face. Yo, you robbing everyone. And if you are like that, and everyone here is the same, we're all gonna be poor. We're all gonna start losing money. We are losing money every day. Every goddamn day. Other people may have money, but they're losing it. They shouldn't be spending that much on food. But they want to do it that way. That's their fucking BLM, activism, don't comply, catch a felony, fight 3 cops way of selling you food. That's their nasty, I'm a felon, I don't give a shit, I'm going to rob you of your money, I'm going to price this shit like this. That's their way of doing it. It has to change. This shit got to be cut off. Why? Because inflation is going down. Give it 6 months. Inflation will be down 2%. I swear to God, they're going to keep rising that shit higher until everyone gets fired. Until you call EEOC guidelines that I haven't yet, but I found the number. EEOC guidelines say, yes, who are you reporting? I'm reporting Whole Foods Tribeca. Everyone's fucking blacking that shit. They're price gauging us. You need to lower that shit down to 40%. I want to see more white people in there and rational people who want to fucking price items in a supermarket correctly. I'm done with this. Boop. Hang up. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be spending 10 $10, $20 for 3-4 items, thanks to them quadrupling prices because because it's fucking black majority in there. You gotta break them up. I need you to come in here, bring a manager in here, and make sure that they don't hire 100 employees and at least hire half black, half white. Lower their numbers down to 40, minorities down to whatever, maybe 20, 35%. I want to see white people in there to see if it changes, because it's not going to change. I don't see it changing to the future. It's going to be worse and worse and more expensive, and inflation is going to be 0. It's going to be 0.65. The dollar is going to be healthy. The economy is going to be fine, and these people are going to continue claiming that you got to pay 4 times what you fucking paid 2 years ago. 4 times. Not 1, not twice. 4 times. It has to end. They are not going to end. Why? Because they have 100 black people in there. Not 40, not 80, nah, 5 stalkers, 5, everyone is black in that motherfucker. There's 100, they have the whole neighborhood in that shit. It has to stop. You need 1 stalker for that store, at most 2. 2 people can stock the whole fucking store. You don't need all of them involved in trying to do one thing. Like, if they can't do it, they can't do it all on their own. It has to change. If not, Battery Park residents, people like me who visit that fucking supermarket, are going to be swindled of our money until we're going to go, I'm in fruits right now. Fruits and bread, because they deliberately not only raise prices, but are pulling out what you like. Oh, you like that? Nah, I'm going to pull that because I don't want you to eat that. That's mine. Have a good day, y'all. Hope you guys have a good rate cut. It was fairly decent. I like the screaming from the guy at Financial Juice. He's like, I swear to God, 15 minutes before, he's like, yeah, Jerome Powell's going to price in 25 BPS. And he's all calm, talking with a nice radio voice. And then they priced in 50. He started screaming like a fucking goaltender and shit. 50 and shit. This shit was good. It was a good day. Good trading day. Hope y'all have a good day. And I hope you start looking for Aldi out there. If you're listening to this video and you want to make change, go to Aldi. Go to ShopRite. No, not ShopRite, because ShopRite's also expensive in prices. Go to Walmart. Go to Aldi. Stay away from these places. Make their revenue drop so bad they can't hire 100 fucking people, and see if we could try to take back our prices, because inflation is going to go down, and they want to keep paying keep forcing us paying what they want us to pay. That's what's going to happen. It's not going to change. It's not, you think it's going to change. It's not going to change. Inflation is going to stay. BLM is going to make you pay. They're going to make you pay. Don't comply. The felons are going to make you pay in them supermarkets. You got to be mindful. You got to be thoughtful. Be like me. I was nice. I thought they were good people. I'm not going to misrepresent the majority by calling them nice. Oh, some of them are nice, some of them are bad. Nah, I'm going to call them all bad. All bad. They ruined me. Everyone is bad. See what I mean? I went through a year. I got here. I was here 1 year since not March of last year, but the March before that. I was there all that summer, that entire winter, all past year and this year, and they changed my psychology. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them in the supermarket. I don't like them in the subway train. I don't like them in the subway platform. I don't like them when they're aggressive. I don't like them when they're speaking to me. I don't like them looking at me. I don't like them. Why? Because what they're doing is trying to ingrain this hate that they got inside them into us. They're changing our psychology through their actions, like in this supermarket, to the point that I'm not going to take no shit from them anymore. Because if I take shit from them, I'm basically bending over. Complying, submitting. I'm not going to submit to the minority. The minorities are criminal, and they're acting like criminals in retail stores. They're letting each other steal. Like that. Oh, I don't have no money. Oh, reparations. Get out of here with your food. Not this. Take something from their fucking bag and let them steal from their fucking stores. It's happening. It's not a lie. They make fucking sidewalk shanty towns that even NYPD is starting to steal their shit back. Saw a video today of the shanty towns of all the shit that these motherfuckers have stolen from these stores on the sidewalk or on tables or whatever. And NYPD is already starting to clean up their motherfucking 1975 shit, which is what they did in this city. 1988, Negroes were burning fucking Kmart, Woolworths. They were burning the stores, loot them after they're burned to go sell shit at the corner or give out for free. Boxes of shit from the supermarket or from the fucking department store for free. The same shit is happening now. History never fails. It's like a cycle. What they are doing now, thanks to self-checkout, is identical. They're not setting the place ablaze. They're just making you pay more, and they're covertly stealing from it, and at times rushing, boosting as fast as they can to fill up their fucking duffel bags to then make a shanty flea market or whatever to sell their shit. I don't like them. You shouldn't like them either, because what they're doing is criminal. It's not nice. But they have to draw the line. Eventually, we're gonna have to draw the line once inflation drops to 1%, under 1% to 0.65%, or even goes negative, just like Paul Volcker. Once, if the market dares to go negative, like Paul Volcker did in 86, 88, and dips negative and goes back under 1%, and these people continue praying us at the supermarket, we are done. Something has to change. You have to march, you have to fight, you have to steal it from them, you have to curse them out. They have to hear you till they cut prices. Hear you. You gotta insult them to the point. You think I'm fucking stupid? Look at that. That's a dollar. You're fucking charging $4 for a dollar? You think I'm fucking retarded? I'm not retarded like you. You gotta insult them. You gotta let them know they are robbing you. You know, you gotta be heard. Like, yo, you guys are robbing everyone here. Inflation is down. You got no excuse to see if they catch up and they stop the hiring splurge they got in there with 100 Negroes in that shit, in a shift or whatever. It has to change. If not, Battery Park residents, although they pay $4,000 in rent or whatever, $3,000 in rent, are wasting way too much to put a plate on the table based on the nearest convenience. Obviously, they're not going to go to Target because Target's always empty. They're not going to find sufficient sustenance to keep a household. The place where they keep a household near here is Whole Foods. And they're rinsing, swindling. A racket is going on in there, and it has to change. If there's no change, we're gonna give it up. We're gonna be like, yeah, let them. Oh yeah, don't be racist. They're nice. Don't be that. It has to change. Because if you start trying to make them pretty, you're gonna stay losing money. If you're gonna consider them innocent, oh, they didn't do nothing. Oh, they're just minority. Nah. You got to put it on the table and say how it is to see action, to see what you want. To go in there, spend $10 and get much more than $2 cans of bread and a coconut water. Get more than that with $10. Way more. At least a lollipop and a pat on the ass like, good job, boy. At least a lollipop, a candy bar. But not even that is possible there.